Sou eu de novo. Tô de luto hoje porque faleceu o Davi Miranda e a Rita Lee. Alright, I messed up the script earlier because here in the when I create the sub process, let me check where is it. Here. These two flags don't go together. You see, it says here in the manual that these flags ignore if create new console specified. So I should not use this one here. However, it took me some time to find out that it goes in bits, so you have to use the bit operation in Python, which is this character here. These backslashes here are just for separating lines, you know. It's not like a semicolon. It's more like a this will continue the next line. I'm not sure if this is even necessary in this case. Probably is. So I can't use this bit with this one. So I'm gonna see if I should use another one. If not, I'm gonna use just this one. Ai, te fudeu. Cala a boca, velho. Detached process. This probably is desirable. Okay, for now, I'm gonna just comment here because this is undesirable.
Alguém está no paradeiro de cabo de você?
Não
sei.
Let me comment this one. Oh, merda. Ok.
Vou ter que tirar do computador do Yuri. Já procurou o Lorena? Oi? Já procurou a caixa de cabo de você? Aqui na Michel.
Starting works as expected. It just, yeah, it takes a little while to actually show up. But oh, actually, it did not detach. It's within this terminal here. You see, this is the log for the server. It's mixed up with the. Let's see if the web app is here. Yeah, it is. It is. So actually, it got undetached from the. Let's see if more messages will appear here. Because the modkit plugin takes a little while to load up. What I want to see is whether the graphical interface of the server will show up. Because if the process is attached to this terminal, it may not show up. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. But let's try this. I'm gonna send a signal. Vai te foder, mano. Yeah, yeah. Look. It's working. It still shows. I'm attempting to send control. Oh, yeah, you see? Every time I send a signal, it does something. Actually, I don't think it's the signals are doing anything. No, it does. This is what happens when you hit Control C. You see, showed up the graphical user interface. It's this. This is what appears if you just open the server normally, which is a good thing. You can interact with it, you know. I could join the server, the remote console is running. All right. So let's try to send a signal again. Let's try control break. Yes, it does. It's breaking. So the server, I think the server has been stopped. Yeah, it's working. It works! Fecha a porta aí, ô bosta. So the control break here, it's what stops the server. However, I wish the server console weren't mixed with the web app console. But yeah, this is way better than what it was before. If I attempt to restart the server now, it will fail to stop it because it's not running, but it will succeed in starting. Yeah. Let's wait for it to show. All right, so it took some minutes to initialize, around 2 minutes. The Greenleaf one takes around 20 minutes. I maybe should probably have something that queues, like I can put this in here. I can make a web socket or use PyScript and make this stuff appear in the web interface. But that's gonna lag up the server. So what I'm gonna do here is try to restart. Um, Actually, I'm not gonna do that because this will use this hard stop or soft stop methods, and I don't want to do this. I know this will work, but I want to do the. Actually, let's try to send a control C. That did nothing. Okay, but control break worked. Right? Yeah. So it saves the word. This is a proper stop trademark. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna change the restart um, routine function method. I don't know how it's called in Python. Sorry. Send Control C. That one more. This one. So send break. Mm, there's a communicate function here. Let's see. Communicate. All right. I don't really need the standard error, standard out like right now, but this is what I need here. I'm gonna send a control break and then a communicate. So I'm gonna call this proper stop. So this is the remote console. It's of course it won't work if the server is not started, but originally I thought that I could use the remote console to stop and restart the server. Turns out it doesn't quite work that way. Um, However, this works. So let's do it. It's 23 minutes in. Let me just put on Twitch the. All right. So I'm gonna use all the commands. Server status. Yeah. Let me put this catch here. Um, Start server. Uh, so the way it works right now, it's like this. You know, the console is the same terminal as the web app. So it takes some time. My computer fans are already at maximum because see this. This is equal server. Tá chegando. Tá chegando. Uhum. Eventually, the graphical user interface will show up. This is the normal server start behavior. Fill up the memory, write up a bunch of things in the black screen. Okay, we're on. You know, I could try to join the server right now. It's this line means it's working. The remote console is working. So let's attempt a restart. Mm, okay, so yeah. I did not. The communicate didn't work, or I haven't restarted this. Yeah, Windows didn't restart the web app. Merda! Okay, let's do it again. Let's start the server first. Perhaps this is irrelevant to people who will use this interface, so I may remove this. I'm gonna go grab coffee while these things start. Gravo podcast da gringa, a porta aberta. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna try is the restart. I know what you're thinking. I can code a better website without this bullshit of radios here, like a proper button like this one. And you're right, I can do that. Why I don't do that? Because the priority is to get this thing working, which is something I never done before. So this is all new to me. This stuff, making these buttons and these things here, this is I can do that like fast. That's not an issue. Okay, so the server started. Let's try to restart. Yeah, it's not waiting for the server to fully stop because it's still shutting down, but the web app start is trying to start. Let's see in the status. Yeah, it's gonna say it's not ready. Let's try to start. Like if I try to restart now that the server has finished, shut down, it's gonna work probably. Yeah, yeah, it worked. But the thing is, what didn't work it's the this thing, the communicate. This call should wait for the server to finish the shutdown process before it will return here. So maybe because this is a sync function, it's not waiting. But I can try to do this. Let me do this. I can do uh, do this, then syncio sleep for a nanosecond. I don't know how many seconds is this. Uh, so it's gonna free up the. Well, this is a shot in the dark, but. And then I use the communicate here, string representation. Okay, so this is. I have to stop the server. So let's attempt a soft stop. This is the proper way to stay up. It worked. 76. This is incorrect. Maybe it was this after all. Maybe the problem was this thing. I had a syntax error here. Okay, so let's save this and go back. Let's try the way it is. The problem with Windows is I can't control break here. This keyboard doesn't even have a break button. Ai, tomar no cu, cara. Okay, let's just shut it down here. Start again. Fucking Windows! Okay, let's try again. Uh, what was I supposed to? Okay, start server first. It's gonna take so much time. This is why I was testing with the notepad. Because this is a new server that I just spawned to do this. There's no players. I haven't joined it. We haven't done anything with it. And it takes 2 minutes to start up. So in the future, I may send this stuff to the web interface. I may put a queue up to see in which step it is, you know. So one could debug the server like in the web interface when it's not starting properly. I can pipe the standard error to another web socket or something in the web interface. But that's not a priority right now. People need this program working just to be. Actually, if you use the start server function, the soft stop function, and wait the time it normally does, like you can spend this. You can click send until it starts, That's a possibility. You see what's gonna happen if I server is running. Okay, so if I try to send server start, let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna fail to start because actually it stopped the server. I have to check this shit. So that was a good one. So um, No, I'll let the, so it's, I should first await this. Yeah, if it's false, okay, then I go through. If not, yeah. So before it attempts to start, it's gonna check. Well, if I remove all this and leave only the start server, the stop server, maybe this one, um, it's good. It's already working. But I still want to see. I messed up something here. Yeah, the terminate. Maybe there's a ghost process. In which case, but the thing is, Windows doesn't have a SIG-Q. Windows only have the terminate. So in this circumstance, I would need to restart the server itself, which this Python script can do, but it's seldom a good idea because there's probably other stuff running. But yeah, Python can restart the server itself. So it says the server is not running, but it is. This is a serious bug. Let's try to. Another thing that I can do is look for equal server in the Windows process list and kill it. I mean, terminate because Windows can't kill. Yeah, this script already works with Linux and Mac. I could test it, but that's also not priority. So the way the restart should work now is that it should send the communicate signal and therefore wait for the server to stop before attempting to start it again, like tipo Deus. Não, ninguém tá te correndo. Okay, so it looks like it's waiting for the server to finish the shutdown process before. Yeah, it worked. So restart works. And now I included, it's not live here, but I already included this check when I attempt to start it. It's gonna first await for this function. If it's true, sorry, if it's false, which occurs when server is not running, then it attempts to start. If this first return value is true, it's because the server is running, and therefore it will not attempt to start. Yeah, so this is it. Works for me. Let's attempt a hard stop now, a terminate. So, yeah, it worked. Termination works. Server status not running. Yeah. The only thing that doesn't work in Windows is sending a Control C signal to the Quart application here. Maybe it's the way I'm running it. I don't know. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to figure out why it doesn't work. But anyway, if you use this Python script in the Windows startup, it's gonna, like, with a proper uh, UVcorn setting, it's gonna show up in one port. Like, the web interface for the server normally uses the 3001 port. The remote console here normally uses the 3002 port, and this Flask Quart application could use the 3003. I don't know, regular web port 80. I don't know, but it can be controlled. The remote console and the server manager are protected by Quart login, so I deliberately removed that, but you could log in here. So this